Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my anime journal. And today we will be talking about In the Beginning Bible Stories, or Tezuka Osama no Kyuyaku Seisho Monogatari in the beginning, um, and a bunch of garbage as well. Uh, Not that this is the most amazing anime either, but it's the rest of these anime are going to be short, so this will be the bulk of the episode. Also, I do feel like I need to do a quick real life update because on Thursday I did get let go of my job. Um, so that sucks. So I'm no longer working at the airport. In fact, I'm just no longer working in general. Uh, I will look for another job, but I will probably look for something a little easier. I might look for low voltage work or possibly just like residential electrical work so that there's just less to go wrong because our foreman said I didn't have the skill set that they wanted, um, which like that's a fair enough reason to not have me. It's just I don't know what skills are missing from my skill set, so that's a little concerning. Also, um, this weekend I got to meet up with two people from Discord. Two people who I have known for quite a long time on Discord, and one of them what happened to be coming down to the Lower Mainland. He lives like further north in BC. Uh, but I was coming into the Lower Mainland to see his folks, see I think some cousins and stuff as well. But so he suggested why not meet up, and saw him. I saw someone else also from the Discord, who actually does live not that far from where I am. Um, yeah, the three of us hung out for several hours, and it was just a good time. Got to see the guy from out north's daughter as well. That was cool. Um, yeah, they're both cool people. Have a lot of cool stuff to like converse about. Also, it's just super neat, like being able to interact with people in real life who like I hadn't even talked to them over voice chat before. It was like only over text, so it was yeah quite unique. So I'm glad that worked out because there was another time I tried to meet up with someone else in real life that did not work out. So that was cool. It worked out. That same day, I also watched Concierge, but that is an anime, so I will talk about that when I actually get to it in the list. It'll be probably in a couple episodes. um, Also, I don't know where else I would talk about this, but I did just start playing Needy Streamer Overload, which is a video game. I do sometimes like review games after I finish them on stream, but I probably won't like play the. Eh, What's the thing is that I've technically finished it a couple times in terms of like game overs. Like I don't know if there's like a true ending to the game. I think I've gotten like maybe two or three. I think maybe four different endings, but it's not clear like what the proper ending is because like I've gotten to 1 million subscribers and she said like yeah, this is my goal, 1 million subscribers by the end of the month. And I got to 1 million subscribers, and then she loved me too much, and that was a game over. Even though like that was successful, I got to 1 million. But nope. And like that's all she wanted, isn't it? Get to 1 million subscribers, and then you can be all lovey dovey. Who cares? No. Also, the game does remind me a lot of Rushia from Hololive, and I guess in a way, in that metaphor, you're playing as Mafu Mafu, which is kind of cool. Although in the game, it's not like the protagonist is a famous musician. He's just someone. Um, but anyway, this isn't a video game podcast. We are just talking about In the Beginning Bible Stories, which is an anime, but um, it was commissioned by an Italian broadcasting company. So originally it was only in Italian, um, but it got a Japanese dub later, which is what the dates on Mal represent. It says it aired in 1997. This is when it aired. This is when the Japanese dub aired. Um, I didn't watch the Japanese dub. I watched the English dub, so it was easier. And yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting seeing how it was done because, like, it is. They said that it is like notable for being an adaptation of the Bible, but from the lens of someone who is not a Christian, which is interesting. Also, something I noticed a lot in the anime is that they're a lot of them have beards without mustaches, which I guess is maybe that was just a style at the time. Like I know in the Amish community that's a thing. That when you get married, grow a beard, but you don't grow a mustache because mustaches are associated with the military, and the Amish want to distance themselves from the military so they don't grow mustaches. Why in biblical times would they have grown facial hair like that? I don't know. But that is a thing. Also, I know that, like, say, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism are all like called the Abrahamic religions. I knew they would call it the Abrahamic religions, but I didn't realize just how big of a character Abraham is. I think like a third of the anime is just about Abraham, because like it starts out with him just. I think we meet Abraham when he's like 70, and he's complaining to God about the fact that he can't have a kid with his wife, and he wants to have a kid then when he's 70, which doesn't sound like a good idea because, well, yeah. Actually, I don't know how familiar you are with the Bible stories. I'm not that familiar, other than through this. But yeah, like it starts out like we do the Adam and Eve, and then there's like Cain and Abel. Not long after, one kills the other, and then is like punished by God for that and stuff. And then there's like the Noah's Ark story. There's also the foxes. I don't know if foxes are like a big thing in the Bible, but they show up all the time in this adaptation. There's just foxes all the time. It's like, oh, there's another fox. Oh, there's a second pair of foxes that got onto Noah's Ark, and Noah's like, should I discard these? And it's like, no, no. If it happened, it means that God intended for it, and it just allows them on. And that's yeah, a lot of foxes, and the foxes just create mischief all the time. They do things they're not supposed to, but yeah. And yeah, Abraham's story is strange because yeah, even at I feel like 70's too young, too old to have a kid. Well, one thing is that your sperm just isn't very high quality, and also at that point, like his wife's probably already gone through menopause, so she can't have a kid, and but he wants to have a kid with her, and then he has a kid with his wife's slave, who's like 50 years younger than him. No, I think she's even like younger than that. I think she was like 14 or something like that. It's gross. Um, and and then and then like years after that, when like Abraham's like 100 or something, he's like, oh, let's just try again with the wife. and I think he manages then. It When he's 100. Imagine being the child of like a child of someone who's 100. Like they've just had you. You're a baby, and you have a 100-year-old dad. That's that's crazy. Like that. That doesn't make sense. Um, but for some reason, like all these characters manage to live like super old. Like they all live into their hundreds. I don't know what's up about that, because like I know that at that time, like I think wealthy people might have lived into their 80s, and then peasants probably died off in their 40s. So the fact that like all these characters are living like super old doesn't really line up with history at all. But yeah, it yeah, I guess like the Bible isn't supposed to be super realistic, even though, well, they say it's like Bible stories. Like these are just stories. They're they're not meant to depict what's actually happened. They're kind of like this kind of moral guide to like how you're supposed to act, and they kind of all show these different characters. Although having your first kid, or having your, I guess, your second kid at 100 isn't how you should act. um but yeah, Abraham also gives, I guess, kind of creates just the rest of the religions. Like, oh yeah, you are going to be the father of every nation, or something along those lines. It's yeah, it's weird, but yeah, I guess that's why Abraham is considered to be like the father of the religion in some way. Um, yeah. Also, just in terms of this adaptation, Jesus doesn't show up until the very last episode. Um, which is kind of unfortunate that we kind of see this progression up to that point, but I guess it is meant to be the Old Testament. Like we don't get to see its continuation. Um, oh yeah, and Tezuka actually died before the anime even started airing, um, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that's how that worked. Um, Sorry if I spoiled anything for you. I don't know if you care about how things turn out in the Bible. Um, I don't even know. Like, I haven't read the Bible myself. I'm not sure how accurate these things are. Yeah, it is. It's a strange set of stories. But I guess that just is what the Bible is like. Like I've seen other adaptations of stories from the Bible, and it just seems like they are wacky. Um, but yeah. After the, oh right, and yeah, would I recommend watching this? I would say no. Like I found it interesting, um, but yeah, I don't. I feel like just to see it, like I would only recommend it out of interest sake. Like I wouldn't say this is a great anime. You need to see this. It's It's more just interesting that it exists. Um, but after that, I watched Stray Kids, 5-star mashup video, and it was okay. Yeah, nothing really of importance there. After that, I watched Showa Joshi Daigaku Kankyo Design Gaka PV, which is a PV. It was alright. It's a PV for an art university, so yeah, or Women's University of Science, Environmental Science and Design. But yeah, it was decently well done. Has an interesting art style. Um, After that, I watched Show Sets Toki Mori Tachi no Last Dance Tanabata no Yoru ni Okairi PV. And this is a PV for the Pop and Q. Um, it says it takes place after the Pop and Q movie, so it is a sequel, I guess, to the Pop and Q. I liked Pop and Q, and this little PV wasn't bad. It was well animated. The character was still cute. Um, After that, I watched Tate no Kuni PV, and this is a PV for Shonen Jump manga. It's not good. Let me just quickly remind myself of why it wasn't good. I just remember it not being good. It's just some imagery. There's nothing really you get out of it. It doesn't really show what the anime is about. It just shows a couple like short scenes. This feels kind of useless. After that, I watched Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight Relive first anniversary PV. It was cute. It was nice. It's well animated. It is like idly, so yeah, of course it's gonna be a good little MV kind of thing. Um, After that, I watched Mitsu Wano. Um, oh yeah, this one's a bit like kind of Hanasaka Iroha. Oh yeah, it's apprentices known as Meiko are skilled performers in traditional song and dance. Um, right, yeah, they train as Meiko or Maiko. Like plot wise, it's not terrible. Um, it's nothing special though. It's cute. Like the girls are cute and they do their dances and stuff. It's not really idol. It's like a different type of dance, but it's it's okay. And for the length, it's not bad. Like it has a really bad score on Mal. It's not like it did anything particularly wrong. It's not like there was really bad animation or really bad storytelling or really bad. The characters are just bland. Like the character, especially for a half-hour anime. Like not gonna expect them to be that great, but yeah, the characters aren't particularly interesting. Um, and overall, it just feels underwhelming. Like it's not bad. It's just not good. Um, or even all right. It's kind of just meh. Um, so if you look at the score and think, "Oh, this is gonna be a nice anime to watch for bad movie night," yeah, no, it's not. It's an anime to watch for. I have nothing better to watch. Just throw something generic on. Um, yeah. After that, I watched Yoru Mac Pote Nage CMs. This is the McDonald's commercial. You know, like those like vertical video commercials that McDonald's did. The one on the cover it shows of like the dad and the mom and the daughter all eating McDonald's at home. Um, it's just it's like 15 seconds short or something. Um, That's what these are, and there's a whole bunch of them, six to be exact, and they're all just these kind of short scenes of people hanging out. It's kind of actually no. I think there's one of them that's like a woman in her young 20s who's like watching TV, um, while eating McDonald's or something along those lines. Um, Most of them show McDonald's as being like this social thing, and it shows like, oh, look at these cool people. We got these like, this happy family, or yeah, like a couple on a date that kind of showing all these different social situations that you could eat McDonald's in, and there's yeah, the one woman just watching TV and eating McDonald's, and it's like, yeah, you can eat McDonald's that way too. You don't need friends for McDonald's, um, but yeah, it's just kind of meant to show a bunch of different situations you can eat McDonald's in. Um, why? I don't know. I guess it works. Also, these are vertical, so they're just meant to be like used as ads on social media platforms. Like you might be like scrolling through TikTok and you get one of these as an ad, or scrolling through like Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever. Now, they're just meant to be shown as ads on those vertical video platforms. Um, which is a good idea. Like a lot of vertical video platforms need ads. Making an anime ad, that sounds like a good idea. Um, well, conceptually, it's cool, but I know some people complained about the main one, the one that shows like this happy nuclear family, and people were like, "Oh, this is pushing the agenda, trying to get people to have like normal families where you just." Also, the daughter looks kind of like a clone of the mom. So it's like, is this really even the dad? Maybe he is. Uh, maybe he's like a second husband to her or something. Who knows? But yeah, after that, I watched. Yeah, but you don't need to think too deeply about ads, because like the thing is that the other ads weren't about families. They're about friends, or about dating, or about, yeah, monsters hanging out in the car or whatever. Like, it's not like the family thing is what the. It's not like these that McDonald's is trying to advertise the benefits of having a family. It's just they're using a family of being like, oh, if you have a family, you can eat McDonald's with them. Um, but yeah, after that, I watched the Concubine Contract PV, which is based on a web manga. It was fine. Um, Genuinely don't remember. The thing about all these commercials is it's just hard to remember because I've seen so many all at once. Yeah, it shows people, and yeah, there's like fighting and stuff happening, but not much of it. Yeah, it looks cool enough. After that, I watched to what was it? Tabatspa Sangha PV. Garden Club Detective Squad PV. Um, Farming Club Case Diary PV. Um, it's it was all right. Yeah, no complaints. It is just another PV for like a, what was it, a manhwa webtoon thing. Um, yeah, the animation isn't bad. It just looks like a really weird series. Yeah, it's like it is well animated. I was like, what is this thing? Um, I don't think I would actually watch it if they made a full anime of it, or any of it. Any is I've been pronouncing it as any, but it's any. Um, yeah, I wouldn't, probably wouldn't watch a full any of it. After that, I watched Tusin Jun Jinsen uh, Ki PV. Um, I think the G is kind of like a key, and then like a K is more like a key or something. I don't know. I know K and G both are in like the Korean, like the kind of transliteration of Korean. It was two, but they kind of both are pronounced very similarly. Um, Doombreaker is the English name, and yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. Um, it's one of these kind of fantasy sort of series. Looks, yeah, whatever. It's fine. The animation's alright. Um, after that, I watched Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun PV. Um, which is weird that this exists because it's a PV for Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun, but you can clearly see that it is not not actually um relate. It's not like the same story as a regular Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun. But yeah, it's all right. Then I watched the God of High School PV. This one was whatever. I didn't really like it, but it's fine, I guess. After that, I watched Valheight Rising Kando which is PV for a game, and it was whatever. It was all right. Um, I watched the Toji no Miko Kiza Mishi Isen no Tomoshibi PVs. Oh yeah, there's two of them for Toji no Miko. Um, it was fine. You can see the characters are cute, which is plus, but like the actual animation it's like a little animated enough. Has some fights, I guess. Good character designs. Um, yeah. After that, um, oh right, yeah. So I saw two of these Yuanshens. Yuanshen Jin Jinjiangge, um, Genshin Impact, the song "Burning in the Embers," um, and yeah, this one was kind of cool. Oh yeah, this one's 7 minutes long. Um, Animated backstory of Nave from Genshin Impact. So yeah, it was a cool little short. It has Nave as the main character, and yeah, she's something. Yeah, cool little short. I see people seem to like it. Yeah, well animated. It actually has some plot to it. After that, I watched Yuan Shen, Tiwate, or is it Tiwate? Pian Wu Shang, PV Dong Ye Yushi, um, or Genshin Impact, Tevat Chapter Interlude Teaser, A Winter Night's Lazo. This one's also substantial, 4 minutes long. It was decent. It's like another one of these kind of backstory sort of PVs, just kind of showing things. After that, I watched VSPO X Vanguard animation PV, um, which is cool. Like don't care about Vanguard, but it has VSPO. I like VSPO. They're all cuties. Um, yeah, so that's cool seeing some of the VSPO girls playing Vanguard and like being properly animated and stuff. So yeah, that part's interesting, but overall, not the most amazing animation. After that, I watched Wolf, or Win or Lose Fight, official promotional video. It was okay. Yeah, nothing special, but the art style is a little unique. But the animation isn't super smooth. Yeah. Overall, it was whatever. It was all right. Then I watched Yun was it Yunye Pyongshi PV or Your Letter PV, and this one was fine. Yeah, again, just nothing really special about it. And yeah, that's the end of this episode. Yeah, next episode I'll get into Spy Family. Also talk about um yeah, I want to eat your pancreas because that was my 4,000th anime. And there's some other D for DJ, Kisses. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. And then Mina, I just finished Mina recently. Oh yeah, and Concierge. So yeah, there's definitely some good anime coming up to talk about. Oh, the giant robot. I wasn't a huge fan of giant robot, but yeah, I will talk about it. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time. Next time I should be able to talk about some better anime. Goodbye.